Hey guys, welcome to the Bro Cave, even though we're not actually in the Bro Cave right now. But you know, remember, anywhere I go is the Bro Cave. So it's now time to show you my new car that I just bought, the new Bromobile. She is much more reliable than my old truck. Much more reliable. And I'm sorry about the clickbait thumbnail. It is not a Lamborghini. It is not anything that expensive, but someone has taken very well care of it and has put a lot of money into her to keep her running well.
Fuck on your vanity, shame on your family, dead to your friends and the ones that you love. No one can tame me out of calamity. See what you made me do, look what you done. T-Sex, yeah boy, drop it on your head, boy. Never not catch me, I'm out in the past. Every day of the past I dread, boy. I stumble over my own feet to ride a first. I'm coming.
She's a Buick. Paid $3,400 for her. And I just want to show you guys something really cool about her. With this remote, guys, if I hold it down, I think I wait. Ready? Oh, look at that, guys. It starts by itself with the push of a button. Remote start. Look at this. In my hands. Nope, the keys are in my hands, right? Just to show you that no one's in here. Look. No one's in here. No keys in there at all. And it's right here. It's remote start. This is the coolest thing. This is one of the reasons why I bought this car. So, why did I make this video? I just want to give some advice to young people that don't really have a high budget that want a really nice car that will last a long time. And I just want to tell all you guys that, you know, it could be any car. It could be any car. It doesn't really matter. All that matters, except a Nissan. Don't ever buy a Nissan. I could go into that in a different video, but all that matters is that the car has been well maintained. And you got to make sure that the mileage isn't too high. Once you hit around a high 200,000, unless everything was replaced, like the engine and the transmission, you don't really want to have that car if you want something that is reliable, you know. You want something that has low mileage. This car only has 112,000 miles, and it's going to go for a long time, but, you know, there might have to be some maintenance done to it. But I don't think there has to be a lot of maintenance done on it for a long time because it's been well maintained. The guy that owned it before me is literally 80 years old. He was an old rich guy, and he bought and repaired everything and well maintained it. Like, literally, the interior is nice. Yeah, it's nice. It looks unused. Like, the seats, the back seats, look like no one has even sat in them before. I just love this car. I love this car. It might not be the prettiest car. I might not be, you know, a sports car or something that looks cool, but I would rather take reliability over looks. I would rather take reliability over looks, and you know, not a lot of people agree with that. And this car looks like a granny's car, I know that, but honestly, this is a dream car. If you want a car that doesn't cost you a lot of money, man, just look for the old people that are selling the cars. The old people that barely use their cars and they're selling them for dirt cheap because they're everywhere. They are. But you got to look in the right areas and you got to be smart about it. You got to ask him if he was the only owner. And the guy that I bought this from was the only owner of this. He drove all 112,000 miles on it. And he changed the oil on it every 3,000 miles. And that is a good thing to know because some people don't know about this and they don't know that you're supposed to change your oil out every 3,000 miles unless you're using synthetic, which is every 10,000 miles. But it's just a good thing to know. It's a good thing to know that your car has been taken well care of, because you don't want to pay $2,500 and get a car that it was literally treated like shit, do you? I mean, that's like $2,500 down the drain, because you're gonna have to end up putting a whole bunch of money into it, most likely, because the transmission either goes out or the engine goes bad. That's just stuff you need to be aware of, guys. And another big thing you need to be aware of is is that person selling the car for its initial price, for its right price. And when I bought this car, it was $3,400, and the price on Blue Book online is actually ranked around $4,500. So I got this car for a super good deal. This car is in excellent shape. Excellent. The engine is beautiful. Maintained the brake system. He flushed the radiator frequently, and he did all the needed essential things in a car that keep them lasting forever. And that's a good thing you want to know, and that's a good thing you really do need to know when you're buying a car. So I took this deal. I'm literally broke after buying it, but you know, I'm gonna get a job soon once I move to Phoenix. But I'm gonna be doing well. But I needed a car that would be able to drive me to Phoenix and back. And I could assure you, this car could probably drive to California and back. This car is very well maintained, and the engine is clean. The engine is clean. Everything about this car I love right now. But just take a look at this interior, guys. Look at this. This is a 2005 Buick. And the interior has been, you know, literally unused, it looks like. I have a few cup holders here. This opens up. I have like some space to put stuff in here. But back here, like, it literally looks unused. It looks brand new. It's just insane. So here is my stereo. It looks like it has never been used. It's the original one from 2005. It looks clean, literally. Doesn't that look like it's never been used? Well, I asked him, and he said he only used it once. Literally, he only used it once. So I'm saying, you know, I'm not going to put a whole new stereo system in. I'm just going to use this until, you know, it breaks. And then maybe I'll put in aftermarket stereo. But it's a really nice one, and I'm just going to start buying CDs. It doesn't have an aux cable in, which kind of sucks, but, you know, I'll just go retro for a few years. It's pretty cool. Well, she's alive. I just started her up. Let's go for a little test run. The AC's on, AC, heater, everything works. I love this car. I love this car, even though it looks like a granny's car. I love it, because everything fucking works on it. Let's go. Driving. So yeah, she handles the roads really well. I think she has about 205 horsepower, which is pretty impressive. A V6 engine in it. You know, that's all I need. It might even have a V8. I really don't know. I had to look it up, to be honest. I think the guy said it was a V8. If it's a V8, you know, it has really good gas mileage. It gets 20 to 28. 20 in the city and 28 on the highway, so that's not too bad. Of course, it's a few years old, so it might not get as good as what it used to get, but you know, a lot better than my truck, so I'll take that. It's good driving in my little neighborhood, and yeah. I wish I had a cameraman, or I wish I could figure out a better way to film this, guys, because I'm filming this with one hand and it's kind of hard to do. She's really quick. She doesn't have a lot of torque, like my old Eclipse did. My first car was an Eclipse. She was an old beater, though. She was not taking, you know, she was abused for most of her life, so she started to fall apart, so I had to get rid of my Eclipse. But this car was well maintained, and the owner never put any wear and tear on her. So, driving right here. She's smooth, dude. I feel like I'm floating when I drive this car. Oh yeah, I love this car, guys. heading back to my house. Just handling it pretty well. Camera's not focusing right now, sorry about that, guys. Let me just park right here. So I think it was worth the investment. I think it was worth spending $3,400 for a car that's reliable. You know, people say that Buicks don't really get that good of gas mileage, and I just would have to disagree with that. It's not too bad. I've been driving it all day. It hasn't really been sucking up gas like my truck. My Ford Ranger would literally suck up a full tank of gas within a week. So anyways, that sums up this video, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe and leave a like, and you know, stay awesome, guys. Stay awesome.